Welcome to Uncovering Mr. Right, an online communication for women only. A Voice Enterprises production. Hear his confessions, his secrets. Why do men cheat? Does marriage mean anything to him? Does men really desire a wife? Everything you want to know, but were afraid to ask. Thank you for tuning in to Uncovering Mr. Right.
Okay, but let's talk about. Okay,
but that's the difference between a guy being straightforward with you,
right.
But now a girl being straightforward.
Let's talk about the reality. The reality of the difference is we can sit here and I can disagree with you. You can disagree with me.
I don't want you to disagree. I want to tell you the truth.
Everyone has their own opinion. But if we sat down and we talked amongst each other as a couple, I tell you how you feel, you tell me how you feel, then we could better move together.
I say no.
Okay,
I say
stop.
no.
Let me stop.
Let me stop you.
No? I'm going to say the difference between...
That's communication.
But the difference between the communication between the six of us and here tonight and the two of us who are in this dating relationship are that the two of us who are in this dating relationship are not as honest with each other.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Conversation.
There is a difference.
But they're not honest. They're not honest. And it's not necessarily, and I'm gonna say this, it's not even her that's not being honest. You guys are not honest.
But it's not just guys in every situation.
Maybe not just guys in every situation. But most guys in most situations are
and
not
most
honest.
Girls in most situations. What you pointed out in the beginning of the argument is that girls cheat or have indiscretion
both cheat,
better than men. Am I correct? Am I wrong?
What you got to say?
Do women not do it better than men? Is it because they started off going that way, or is it because now we might have to Now we might have to catch up.
I think if I was going to do it, I would be better at you than doing it because I understand feelings and I understand how I need to make you feel.
I feel like you can look at any relationship and say it's worth my time being totally honest with this person, or we're just playing it casual, we're going to do our own thing, we're going to have fun. Like, I want to be totally honest with you, I'm going to lay it all on the table, this is what I have going on, this is what you have going on, or, hey, we're having a good time, you do your thing, I do my thing, we're having fun together, whatever goes on when we're not together.
But do you want that to be said, or do you want that to be?
I don't see that.
I feel like you know.
Okay, so let me ask you. Is it okay for us to be? We're in mixed company. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for the people who are listening who don't understand that we're in mixed company. So I'm wondering if there is a different perspective from you because you're white.
I'm a white girl.
Anne-Marie is a white girl, and Rici Courtland is a black girl. So my question is there a difference in perspective between a white girl and a black girl? Because when I am dating somebody, and I am thinking, I'm not supposed to be dating you and say that it's okay for you to be casual. You're going to be casual. You're going to be doing your thing. I'm going to be doing my thing.
Latrina from Mother City, not trying to cut you off, hostess, and I'm not trying to say anything. I know you. I don't think it's a white
or black thing.
I don't think it's a white or black thing. I feel as though if this is what you're doing, if this is what you want, if we've established that we just having fun, it is what it is.
I've never had that conversation with anybody before.
I think it's a conversation of whether you're willing to take the risk for that.
Okay,
how upfront
Chris,
have you been?
Chris, I'm gonna put you on time now, Chris, because now this is a conversation between women. So this is between Latrina and Anne-Marie and Rici.
There was a point.
That.
I have never had when I was going on a date with somebody different every single day of the week.
Are you kidding me?
But it was fun. Like, you're going to dinner with somebody
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. That's new to me.
Not even in that way.
Is that
just
so
like,
crazy?
Right. You're spending time with different people, getting to know different people. That's cool. They're doing the same thing. I'm not asking you who you're going out with on Tuesday because we're going out on Wednesday.
Right.
That's cool.
And that's cool. So Latrina. And Latrina is the sister from Motor City. So Latrina, you had the same experience.
That's the difference, I think, between white women and black women.
No.
I feel as though no. Hear what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that sometimes that me being a black female, that sometimes we take things a little bit too serious.
Okay.
We take things up an extra notch than what it really needs to be taken.
Okay.
Sometimes we bring more.
I feel like that's women across the board.
We bring more of an attitude sometimes, and I'm just saying, not saying I'm sure that different races bring.
And let me
some
just
kind of
say
an
this
attitude.
because I'm saying that I've never had that experience. I'm a preacher's kid. My dad is a pastor, and so for me to say that I have never approached dating as if I am just dating to date and have fun.
I have never done that.
That's never been okay or acceptable. I have always been taught that you are dating because the end goal is marriage, right?
That's what I'd always done before.
Okay.
And I did that for a little while too.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So
No. We're not going to move to a different subject.
No,
we're going to talk about this,
and then we're going to let
the gentleman chime in.
Sometimes it's nice to weigh your options. Yeah,
while you have gentlemen present, you might want to let them chime in.
Right.
Can you just listen now for a change?
Absolutely.
So, I dated a guy for 3 years.
What? Hold up. Pause.
Wait.
You dated a guy for 3 years.
The second half of high school, the first year of college.
She's young. It's okay.
We broke up.
Uh-huh.
And I was super innocent. And then from like the end of college through law school, dated a bunch of different people. Super casual. It was fun.
Okay. So Josh got something to say about that.
Yep.
I also have something to say
and
about
so
that.
does Chris. So Josh, what you got to say and then Chris?
So first, Josh, you go first.
Go ahead,
go
Chris.
first? Okay. Okay.
Josh
I grew up.
sick.
I grew up
wish
with
I
about.
could do like
I grew up
a
with
caption.
3 sisters. I grew up with 3 twins. Well, 2 twins and a third. Okay, so that's 3. So the difference is, I can understand where she's coming from with, I need to explore my options. I need to understand what the world is about. Okay? The bad part about that is that certain guys are going to look down on you if you've had a certain amount of partners, or if you've had a certain amount of experiences, or if they are not as experienced as you are. It's gonna depend on, is that guy confident enough in what he's accomplished, and are you going to receive that in a positive manner or not? Most guys are gonna tell you, shoot, I've been with 5 women. And I mean, you can say either that's, oh my God, it's a lot, or oh my God, it's a little. And in that guy's instance,
Are being honest about it?
Oh yes,
absolutely
I have
not.
no reason to lie.
Absolutely
when you
not. I
ask
think
somebody
nobody's
and they
being honest.
hesitate, that's like a good reason to.
I think nobody's being honest. I think if you are being honest,
people are honest about it.
I think
I ain't being
nobody's
honest.
being honest.
So
Rici
I think if you
Courtland
say
on
that
the
5 is a
record.
lot, I think if you say that 5 is a
being
lot,
honest.
then that means you're in a different category than this gentleman.
Yeah.
So that means you might want to find a different guy
this gentleman,
if you can't get over that thing.
I would say the only relationships in my life I've ever lied about are the relationships that didn't ever amount to anything.
Right.
The
But
people
if
I
it
was, the
happened,
people I was
it happened.
willing
You
to like.
are honest about the ones that matter.
The
The people I was
difference
willing
is,
to lay it all out on the line
the
for.
difference is, guys are gonna give you
You're not letting me.
5, 6, 7.
You're not letting me finish.
You're not gonna get more than that.
No. I've
But we know
had
that
guys say 50. I've had guys say 50, whatever. But
Or does he say 50 and be like, whatever you want?
no.
Is
But I
it
feel like-
in passing, or is it like, oh my God?
No,
sure
it's.
enough,
I feel like
I've been with like 50 women.
no. It's not trying to impress.
It's never been that. It's
No.
never been that.
I feel like anyone that you're truly meant to be in a relationship with, you're willing to lay all the dirtiest, worst parts of yourself
I
on.
disagree with that. I disagree with that.
No matter the timing, not a year,
I
not
disagree
a
with
month,
that.
whatever.
Hard
If you're
table.
willing to say this is the worst to me,
That
it's
is
meant to
I
be.
agree with that.
The reason why I
I'm gonna give you
disagree.
some back on that, Anne Marie.
Reason why I disagree. Would you rather a guy Would you rather a guy put his best foot forward or not?
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
No.
So
Everybody has a bad foot.
So I've been with 50 women, and that's what I told you first.
Everybody has a bad
And
foot.
I'm okay with that.
That's what I told you first,
out
right?
there.
So when I meet your parents, and I tell you that
You know the truth.
You're not
though.
telling my parents because
why not? Is that not my best foot, or is that me being straight up honest?
That's what happens
Is that being
between us.
respectful, or is
That's
that
You
not
know,
being
you know the truth.
because I'm not finna come tell your
Because
parents
my
everything
parents not
that's
gonna,
happened to me.
my parents aren't gonna ask you how many
And
people
my
you've been
parents
with,
aren't gonna
but
ask
they
me
might
either.
ask you, have you ever been locked up? Have you ever been convicted of a felon?
Okay.
So are you gonna be straight up honest? Yes, I've been locked up.
But my question is,
for
as a
robbing
woman
bank,
and as
or I've
an
been locked
adult,
up for.
why are your parents asking
You
me?
need to
Hold on.
understand, like.
Let me ask you a question. We're both adults. You're a man and I'm a woman. And I understand your parents want to ask me questions. But if you're of a certain age and I'm of a certain age, why is it if your parents want to know those things about me, why are they asking me about my criminal history?
Can I
If
stop
I should put my first foot forward for them,
My question
why wouldn't I put
is,
my first foot forward for you? If I'm not going to do the same, then
why are your
if I'm not going to be
parents-
consistent, why do it at all?
parents asking me about my criminal
Kristen
history?
Latrina.
Whether it's worth
Kristen Latrina. Let me say this, because I'm not talking about criminal history. Because if you gonna date a criminal, you obviously you don't care what your parents think. So, but my next question is,
Just because somebody has a criminal past doesn't mean they're bad.
I
know, but I'm saying that if you're gonna go forward with that, then it's because you know that your parents are gonna have an issue with it, but you don't care what they think. But now my next question is, am I setting myself up for failure? If a man tells me at 30 that he slept with 50 women, is it not common for me to think that is a ridiculous amount of women for him to?
Why would you ask
That
that
ain't
point
shit.
in the
But
beginning?
he told you.
Why would you ask that point as a deciding factor?
But
50
but no,
ain't
my
shit.
thinking is the female. Yes,
But why you
that's
picking
a
up the
lot.
mic though? But why you picking up
That's
the
a
mic?
lot. But he's told you.
Why would you
Yeah,
ask
he's
that as a
telling
point?
you.
Why would you ask
If
that?
he doesn't have AIDS, no diseases, point blank as of right now,
What does that
I could
determine?
care less who he slept with.
No kids, no STDs.
He could have slept with 1,000 people.
The Lord
But
truly
if he's
blessed
coming
me.
to me clean and free, then I'm worried about right now. Maybe you were exploring other things. You were trying to see what was out there. But now you're coming to me as a man who's explored his options, and now he's ready to move forward. That's
Okay.
what
Okay, so if we're looking at 50 women as being nothing at 24, Aubrey, what are we looking at 30 years old? What's the count?
Why does it matter?
That doesn't matter.
Why does it matter? Why?
Right.
It doesn't
Why
matter.
does
Number
it
does
matter?
not matter.
It doesn't.
And
No.
you're I'm
So,
saying,
okay,
why
That
does it
really
matter?
does not matter as long as
Right.
you're honest about it.
Right.
Why does it matter?
If you're willing
I
to be
mean,
honest with somebody,
Are you looking for something else?
Okay.
What are you
He's a
looking
good
for?
man.
You wanna
Okay,
go
so
instead of
here,
asking me
okay, so
how many
here is
women have
my
you been
insight.
What have you had, sir?
My
I was
perspective.
practicing for
Somebody
you.
they slept with one man and been with.
See, so I guess that my perspective is, and maybe, and I am open to you guys being honest with me and saying that maybe this is unrealistic.
yeah, I have.
But, I just feel like that when you get to that,
You already took it.
I don't know, that when you're going to be intimate with somebody, right,
Oh, okay.
you're sharing more
Well, that was my
than,
mixed drink.
Yeah, you're sharing your spirit. I agree.
right. And so you don't want to always have those other people as part of you. And so it just, to me, you just shouldn't be that open to letting people in and out of
That's your
you.
jacket.
But people mature though.
Right.
People mature. And as long as that is the case, I don't see a problem. Now if
I know for a fact that was yours.
because all right, I'll tell you this, personally speaking, my number may be a certain high level, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, at this point in my life, I feel like I'm still bringing my best to the table
Jerry's
because
killing me with
because
this
I
finger.
because I've reached a certain maturity from my experiences. We all are some of our experiences, right?
But then,
and I haven't brought any baggage with me.
Except how do you not bring that baggage?
Even know.
If you slept,
some people,
if you slept with 200 women, how are you not
loose.
comparing that woman with the 200 women that you slept with?
I feel like if you
because
slept
I'm
with
at a
200
point
women,
where I
you
want
can't
one
keep
woman.
track.
Why gotta be 200?
I'm at a point where I want one woman.
That's so
If
crazy.
it's 50 plus,
You
that's
remember
way
the
more.
top
50 is not a lot.
You remember the worst person?
No.
It's not.
But otherwise, it all blends
What are you
together.
talking about?
Okay, so what's
And it's
Not. Why do it matter though? Why do it matter? You would never know.
Each one 50 is not crazy.
You would never know.
It's all yeah, I hear like he over there talking, you over there, and all of y'all are like, 50 ain't no crazy number.
I've heard. Now I'm not speaking about this person. I'm just saying it ain't nothing. I've heard outrageous numbers.
Uncovering Mr. Right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got the power